here's the epiphany I came to regarding the Warriors and all these hypothetical trade options that are out there. And this is a hard pill to swallow. You reference Cat. And I'll take Cat in a heartbeat.
I know you would.
But what the hell do the Warriors have in terms of a package that would beat what maybe another team would offer for Karl Anthony Towns? Like, if we're being realistic, in all of these trade scenarios, and this is why the reason I kept, banging the LeBron drum is because LeBron's so uniquely different from the others. He could force his way somewhere, even though the trade package may not be as good as elsewhere. If it's just the deal that you could give up, the package that you could give, whether it's picks, players, whatever, the Warriors I don't even think they have a top 10 package of players and draft capital to surrender to get one of these big movers. I came to this epiphany last week, and God, this is going to be hard to say out loud, so don't get mad at me.
Why would I
feel like it's one of two scenarios. Roll it back, complete blow up. It's like no in between. And by complete blow up, I mean I'm keeping Steph Curry and I'm blowing up everything else around him. And praying he's not maligned and wants to leave. Like, I really feel like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, Monte. I've been listening. I went through so many trade scenarios. Well, I looked at all the options. I listened to you guys. I've seen it all. And I don't know. But I don't see the path out.
But you know what, though? I'm holding out hope here, Shasky, because there's going to be some other teams that make some boneheaded moves. There's going to be some things
So we're
happening.
Praying for boneheaded moves.
Yes, we're praying for chaos. That continues. We pray for chaos.
Okay.
What's going to happen to Philadelphia? What's going to happen with the Clippers? What's going to happen with the Lakers?
Pelicans.
What's going to happen with the Pelicans? What's going to happen with the Suns? What's going to happen with Pat Riley's Miami Heat? What's going to happen in this league? What's going to happen with Cleveland? So I don't know what's going to happen around this league right now to know what's what. I'm praying, but I don't know what the Warriors' path is because I'm working under the assumption that Draymond and Steph will be back no matter what. No matter what, they'll be back.
That's not good enough.
Oh, that's not good enough. Not even close, no doubt. But how does the rest of the roster get filled in? That's a difficult challenge here. That is a challenge for Mike Dunleavy and Joe Lacob. How do you build a winner around them? Now, in the West, is anybody going to dip? What's going to happen to Sacramento? Nobody's even talking about the Kings. What is going to happen with the Sacramento Kings?
Oh, I think they've got, draft capital. They've got ammunition. They've got players that are more desirable than what the Warriors have in terms of a trade package.
San Antonio. How active will they be? They got 2 picks. They got 2 picks in that lottery yesterday.
4th overall pick?
They got the 4th and the 8th overall pick. But from the experts, they say it's the worst draft in the world.
Well, that's why Warriors losing their pick to the Portland deal isn't the worst thing in the world.
Not the worst thing, because, again, they say there's no players in this league.
You know how they always say to you, it could always get worse? Did you see what happened in the very end, in the bookend, if you will? Just a little exclamation point on that CP3 Jordan Poole trade.
I did see that.
Did you see? Why don't you tell people what happened?
No, you go ahead.
Basically, the Warriors have given up their 23rd pick.
I know.
So not only did you surrender a 23-year-old player, not only did you get back a guy that everyone knew was only going to play for you for a year or less than that, you also gave a pick in the deal. I mean, it's honestly, we're going to go back. It's one of the worst trades. And I get they had to move money and they had to get I'm pulling on Steiny here. But God, it was such a bad trade. And CP3 was good. That's the irony of the whole thing. CP3 was actually a good player.
He was a good player.
But it was such a bad trade. And this goes back to asset allocation.
Grant Liftman's Atlanta Hawks getting number 1 overall pick. You see Grant Lippman on there?
Was he there? I didn't see him.
Yeah, he was there. Oh, he was there with Legend
Rising
Fields.
star.
Rising star.
Oh.
Rising star. Grant Lippman to the Hawks with the number 1 overall pick.
See Adam Schefter with the joke saying that Atlanta's not expected to take another quarterback.
Oh, that's a good one. Sources are telling me.
The more I think about that, the more boneheaded that move feels for Atlanta. That is just so idiotic what they did.
Well, Penix is going to play all year. That's my. If you want my hot take of the year, Penix is going to be.
He gave Kirk Cousins $100 million.
So what?
Think about what Atlanta could have done.
It's just $100 million.
Just $100 million. If you're going to give Kirk Cousins, it's just $100 million.
Just 100.
Jack Peterson's just $20 million.
I mean, they played Desmond Ritter last year.
It's only $20 million.
That is as dumb as anything I've ever seen.
It's only $20 million for a guy with a Pasoi problem.
I hope Brock Purdy does not have a down year. That's all I'm going to say.
But no, listen. You telling me Atlanta gave Kirk Cousins $100 million? Roma Dunze's on the board. I'm thinking that, I don't know what made me think about this. But Roma Dunze, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, and Michael Penix. Holy smokes. You telling me you gave Kirk Cousins $100 million and just totally cooked your books? Now, Kirk Cousins with that scenario, if you're going to give Kirk the $100 million, give me Roma Dunze, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and Bijan Robinson.
I think
Why not do that?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
why not do that? Do you take Penix?
But here's what I've learned about the NFL. Like, everyone's like losing their mind about the $100 million, and it is $100 million.
It is $100 million.
Trust me, I want $1 million, let alone $100 million.
It's $100 million guaranteed for Kirk Cousins.
No, I get that, but like, dude, I see teams eat dead money all the time.
I know
so it doesn't really mean much to me.
It doesn't mean much.
Best player will play.
It's just bad business.
It is. I don't deny that. That I don't deny.
You could have had, if I got
you could have had Christian Wilkins and something else.
Right.
For example.
Christian Wilkins, or if you're going to sign Kirk Cousins, just go draft Roma Dunze. You imagine Roma Dunze in the Georgia Dome or in that new Mercedes-Benz Dome alongside Drake London, alongside Kyle Pitts, alongside Bijan Robinson?
But I just don't think Kirk, this is the other thing. Like, they gave the money to him. I don't think he's going to be healthy enough to play and ready to go. I don't know if you saw Dre Greenlaw's comments to Matt Mayogo.
Yeah, no, we played on Friday.
And it just, not
it's
good.
It's going to be a while.
Yeah.
But you know what? Winter season.
I like when he said, I'm going to play every game like it's the Super Bowl from here on. I was like, Dre, I feel like you've been playing that way the entirety of your career. Love you, pal.
Oh, man. So I was just, I don't know why I was thinking about that as the NFL schedule gets released this week. I cannot wait for that. Where the night is going to be playing. Are they really going to be in Buffalo on Christmas Day? Buffalo Christmas? Wow. That's going to be something else. But Michael Penix already better than Kirk Cousins. You imagine that if he plays.
They said, the rumor is that the coaching staff saw Stafford-like vibes from Michael Penix because a lot of the guys that the Raheem Morris brought in are from L.A. Interesting. I'm just telling you what the staff is saying. Just telling you.
It's time for you to do the legal.
Don't get mad at me.
No, I'm not mad. It's Atlanta's problem. It's just $100 million. You listen to 95.7 the game. That Mark
it's $100 million.
They signed Jack for $19 million. That's just $20 million. It's no big deal. For a problem.
Can I ask a question? I was in it. Do the legal, and then I'll ask the question.
Oh boy, what's going on here?
Well, I saw Guru was like hitting up Mark.
Well, hold on. Do the legal first, then we'll get into the question.
Oh my God!
All right. Oh, this is news to me. You're listening.